All right, are we ready for some fun? Look at that. It's a flying UFO. That's just one of the great gifts you're gonna get today. And you never know where that UFO is gonna take you. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Sarah. This is our Super Saturday. Check that out. That's a flying UFO that's coming up in just a few moments. It doesn't even need a remote control. It does everything by itself. So let's take you on a tour of some of the great items that are coming up. We have 18 different today's specials. Do we have one of these that's ready to go so I can show everybody what's on the inside? This is one of two of the Flippo battery organizers you're going to get tonight. Actually, I don't have one that has the batteries in it, but I will show you what you're going to do. We'll show you a little video. There are batteries that you can put in this container, and that's all done with this amazing foam construction. So you can organize the batteries, you can store the batteries, you can keep track of all the batteries. It'll store your AA, your AAA, your C's, your D's, your watch batteries, even some of those big 9-volt batteries. This is the lowest price we have ever offered. You get the large, you get the small, you get them both. It's like 50% off, and we have some really fun colors that you can shop for. By the way, everything's on 5 Flex Pay. Everything's on free shipping tonight. What's next? Oh, the neck light. These are so cool. These have been very popular. We gave you a little sneak peek earlier. You get 2 of these. Not 1, but 2. In fact, we've never done a 2-pack of the neck lights as a today's special. Why do you need neck lights? So you can be hands-free. So you can get the job done. You can have the lights aiming wherever they need to go. You could be working on a craft project. You could be knitting. You could be sewing. You could be trying to change the battery in a remote control. Or maybe you just want to shine the light on whatever you're reading or working on in front of you. They're also great in an emergency. That's our 2-pack, lowest price ever. It's basically like a buy one, get one, because they're usually $24 a pop, a $50 value. So now you're getting 2, a set of 2 for $24.99. All right, let's brush our teeth before we go to bed. Do I sound like your mother? Don't forget to brush your teeth before you go to bed. Oh, and you also can floss because you're getting a sonic toothbrush from Philips. You also are getting the water flosser. That's included. This is an incredible buy. In fact, just the sonic toothbrush on its own is $90. It's another $80 if you want the flosser. It's kind of like getting them both for the price of one. It's on FlexPay, it's on free shipping. Incredible way to remove plaque, freshen your breath, and also get all the little gunk out of all the nicks and crannies. Okay, let's talk about the Ninja ice cream maker. This is so cool. I love, love, love the Ninja ice cream maker. No one has ever seen this price before today. This is by far the lowest price we have ever offered, and I think it's the lowest price you'll find anywhere. We include all the extras. You get 5 pints and lids. All you do is put in your favorite fresh ingredients. You're making ice cream, you're making sorbet, you're making frozen yogurt. You can use fresh berries, you can use real cream and sugar. You can put in candy and cookies and crunches and toppings and chocolate chips and mint flavorings. You can make ice cream your way. It comes out so fresh, it comes out so creamy, and you can even make little whipped blizzard style desserts. It's so good. That is the best value we've ever offered on the Ninja Creamy. Let's get into our first item of the hour as we kick off our Super Saturday here on HSN, our biggest Super Saturday ever. More today's specials than ever. We're gonna jump right into always one of our most popular gifts. It is an unidentified flying object for sure. In fact, when I first saw these, I was like, what is that? But look at how cool these are. Not only do they have these colored LED lights, but this is a hand-operated flying UFO. You don't need a remote control. All you need is to turn it on and to toss it into the air. Justin Hyatt is here. Justin, let's give these a whirl. Let's get these going.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm gonna turn them on because the more fun we have, the more you can see how easy they are to use. They actually sense objects. so they will avoid flying into your furniture or maybe breaking a vase. In fact, they have that soft touch on the outside, so they won't even harm you or your kids or your pets. Look at that, it's like magic, Justin. They're floating wherever you want them to go.
It is actually pretty amazing. So obviously a lot of fun. One of the things you're noticing, like you said, it's all hand controlled. So you don't have to worry about a learning curve of trying to figure out how to fly it. All you need to do is get up and start moving. That's one of the really cool parts about these UFOs, is that you kind of get to be really interactive with it. So the way that it works is that, one, it's got 4 little impellers that's having it fly. But those infrared sensors are kind of how it avoids any of those inanimate objects, but also how it knows when the animate objects are nearby, like your hand. So it avoids it, but that's how you can actually even guide it and fly it. So now it becomes interactive, where you're using your hands, and then we can be passing it back and forth, because with those infrared sensors, once it senses your hand, it's going to go the opposite way. And now your hand could be, again, a tree or a vase, and you start juggling UFOs, and now you're a UFO juggler, and you didn't even know that existed. but it's a lot of fun. And you know, the thing is that when there's no remote control, that means we can do it together.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, okay, who's gonna fly it by themselves? It means everybody can be flying this together. Completely rechargeable. Obviously you can see that cool LED light in the middle, but it's gonna hover there, and then of course it's got that infrared sensor on the bottom too, so it knows when your hand is underneath it to fly back up. So really, really fun.
They are so much fun. I mean, we had these on a few weeks ago.
Yes.
They were very, very popular. My entire family was watching. Almost everyone in the family ordered a pack.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it wasn't for the little kids either.
No.
Adults were loving these. They were buying them for themselves. So fun for the whole family. This is a today's special price, 1 day only. You can get one of these home for $13.95. We have free shipping. We have 5 flex pay. Here's what I want to recommend. You're going to want to get more than one.
Yes.
Because more than one means a lot more fun.
Yeah. And we didn't rehearse that, and it's true. You know why? Because
I just made that up.
right here on the spot. Because honestly, you know what? One is, yes, you get to be very interactive, but here's the cool part. Obviously, this is basically like the TS pricing, because this is TS, but the more you have, the more fun and more time you're gonna have. So these are obviously gonna have about 8 minutes of fly time. But that means if you're getting 2, you're getting nearly 20 minutes of fly time. When the other one's flying, you get to be recharging the other one about 30 to 40 minutes to recharge it. But all you do is you put it in the palm of your hands, and then you throw it up, and it's gonna start to fly. So it's got that easy power button, no control, nothing you need to figure out. And here's the other thing about it too. Obviously, all my fingers are completely protected, right? So I can pick it up, flip it upside down, and that's how I can turn it off. But the cool part about that is that means fingers are protected by the little propellers. And that also means that if this was to fall, which it's going to happen, right? I mean, if you're getting for big kids, you're getting for little kids, at some point in time, these are going to crash, even though they have the infrared sensors. They're still gonna protect those little propellers, because the worst thing is when you get those little drones and you think it's gonna be great, we're gonna have a lot of fun, and all of a sudden somebody flies it into the wall and it's done, okay? These are meant to be flown inside of the house and avoid opening of those objects, and ultimately just induce a lot of smiling and having a lot of fun.
How can you not have fun? Because they're just kind of magical. The way that they're floating. Look at this. Look, no hands.
Look, Mom,
the fact that you just wave your arm and it kind of gets it to go another direction, or you can kind of toss them back and forth between your friends and your family members. Definitely get more than one. Now, you can choose your color. They come in red, green, and blue. And they're rechargeable, right?
Yes.
So you come with a cord, so you don't have to buy batteries. Oh, I like this. We've got more than one going. We have 3 going.
We've got a whole fleet.
We got this, Justin.
We've got a whole fleet. We're being invaded by UFOs right now in the studio. Here's the cool thing about these tools is that not only can you do that, but what you can do is, if this one's gonna cooperate, let me see if I can do it. If I trap it, and then I go up underneath it, oh, right into the camera, right into the camera. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do, but here, let me see if I can do it. Okay, so if I fly it up, what'll happen is, if I trap it, come on, work with me, work with me. They get shy, they get shy. They have their own personalities. It's gonna work,
Look at that.
it's gonna work, it's not gonna work, but it will flip. But that's part of the whole game of flying with it. Okay, you're gonna do it. Oh, I was so
No,
sure
I
that
don't
it
know.
was
What
gonna.
do you do?
I was
Put your
so
hands
sure that it
around
was
it?
gonna work right then. Wait, let's see.
You gotta.
It's like, no, I'm out of here. All right, you take out. You get out of here. The green one's like, okay, no, don't make fun of my friend. If you trap it, what will happen is, and I promise you, it will do this, okay? It'll flip, which it kind of creates this whole game where the kids are like trying to capture it and catch it, and then all of a sudden, once it stops moving, once it stops spinning, and you'll notice that actually, I'll explain that. Oh, there you go, put your hand underneath it. Oh, you had it. So once you put your hand around it, it stops spinning. And the whole reason why it spins is because it's got that sensor. So that's how that sensor's kind of figuring out what's around it.
This is a good challenge.
It's a challenge. You thought you'd never realize. That was absolutely perfect. How did we not have a camera?
Well, you know what I love is that they're soft to the touch. So even if they crash and burn,
if they crash from 10 feet up, it's
not gonna like dent the walls. It's not gonna break a vase, and it's not gonna hurt anybody. And you can play indoors. And this time of year, it's a little cold outside. You know, this is something everyone can play indoors, right?
Yes, we are looking for ways to actually be interactive with the family, and not only that, just get up and start moving. And this is like a whole exercise, I'm telling you, chasing the UFO. And yeah, look, it's getting cold here. I was just talking to my sister. She said it's gonna be 15 degrees in Atlanta. So probably not thinking about things that we can do outside right now here in the middle of the winter time. But this is gonna be fun where you can just kind of do it inside. And the idea about this too is that there are not a lot of drones that you get that are meant to be flown inside of the house, let alone anything that you say, you can throw it inside, okay? It's okay. You can throw this inside. And so here's the other thing. Yeah, remember that one game with like the balloon where you'd pass it back and forth and the floor is lava. Don't let it touch the floor. Well, now you're doing it with a UFO.
Wow, yeah.
And now, oh, see, look at that.
So, back to you, buddy. Look at this. And you know what I love? This takes like absolutely no skill. I don't need to learn how to do a controller.
Hey, don't call me out like that. This takes a lot of skill.
Whenever my nephews want to play computer games, I'm like, my characters just die within the first 30 seconds, and then they're like, oh, Auntie Sarah, you don't know how to play this game. I'm like, I don't even know how to use the controller. Like, how can I ever catch up? You've been playing those electronic games for years. This is something everyone can just jump up out of the couch, get off the chair, and get interacting, have fun. You can play games between grandpa and, your grandsons.
Yeah.
You can get sisters and girlfriends and neighbors. And I mean,
this is how I met my girlfriend.
Is that true?
This is not true. That part's not true.
I was gonna say, that might be a stretch. If you are single, you might want to give it a try. Take it to a local park, see what happens.
Yes, you never know. Honestly, you know what? Somebody's gonna say, that actually looks really cool. What is that? My sister, she's like, Justin, honestly, all I want is one of those UFOs. And you're probably saying, no, she didn't say that. But honestly, I was just FaceTiming with her, and she was just telling her, I got the UFOs tonight. She's like, please give me one. She's 25. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're a kid.
Okay, my brother-in-law, who's 55, says, please order 2 of those for me. Just yesterday, and I said, it's good timing, because we got the UFOs coming back into stock. They sold out the last time we were here. Yeah. So if you want them, we're very, very busy. Please get more than one, just because it's fun to pass them back and forth. If one kid has one, the other kids are gonna want one. I mean, that's just the rule, right?
One wants red, and one wants blue, and then you can kind of figure out which one, yes.
They come in red, green, and blue, and then that way they can keep them all separate. But this might be the best chance you have to lock in this one-day only price, because I don't know how long this is going to last. We do not have a lot of these in the today's special. Looks like the blue is the most limited. We only have 400 left in the blue. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna make it through our evening presentations. This may not be here in the morning. I think I heard one of our today's specials already sold out. Is that true? So yeah, I think so. So we have 18 today's specials. We're only an hour into this event, and now we're down to 17. So if you want one of our today's specials, please don't wait. Jump right in. We couldn't have made this any easier or more affordable. They're less than $15. You don't have to buy batteries. No. You simply plug it in. It comes with a cable. You just simply charge it through the USB cable. We're not even charging free shipping. I mean, we're not charging shipping, it's free. And then we have 5 FlexPay, which we certainly don't usually put on an item that's only $13.95. But if you want to take the next 5 months to pay this off, say yes to FlexPay. We're going to charge you $279 right now, and we'll ship these. This is guaranteed holiday delivery. This is our Super Saturday. It's one of our biggest days of the year. We can still guarantee holiday delivery. Just buy as many of these as you think you have members of your family. This would be such a fun little stocking stuffer, or, you know, for a game night.
You know, it's one of those times where you're thinking, okay, the stocking stuffers are going to be like the little things, and you got the big presents, right? But then all of a sudden, you get that one good stocking stuffer that everybody wants. It's like the white elephant where you're like, that's the one I want to keep, and all of a sudden everybody's stealing it from everybody else. Right? You try to steal it back. But this is
would be the one that everybody fights over.
Yeah, you're going to get the PS5, and then meanwhile, you just spent all that money on the PS5, and everybody's going to be playing with this in the whole entire house, like jumping over all of the presents, all the other presents that everybody had. It's just a lot of fun. Everybody in my family who has seen this, and just like your family, has been like, I want one of those. And it's because it's just different. It's something fun and interactive, and it's just like that mindless fun thing that you can do that you don't have to worry about, how do I do it? You throw it up in the air, it flies itself, you use your hands to control it. If you wanted to catch it, if you wanted to do a little dance and juggle with the UFOs, you can do that too.
Amazing.
And then, of course, you know what's the TikTok videos with the kids are going to be flying the little the drones. Let me see if I can. Should I try it again? Should I embarrass myself and try and capture the UFO?
I believe in you, Justin.
Okay, let me really use the force.
You have to believe. Use the force.
I believe.
Use the force.
I believe.
Oh, you just did it. How did you do it? You went like.
So once you catch it.
Yeah.
It'll stop spinning.
Okay, and you put both hands around it?
And then you put your hand underneath it.
Oh, that was good.
And then it goes just from being cool to flipping awesome. Should I give him my joke? Should I give him my joke?
Of course.
Have you been waiting?
I've been waiting all night, Justin.
I know.
Lay it on
There's
us.
this whole idea when in the movie E.T. that he says, E.T. phone home, but that's actually not true. He says, E.T. want drone. And that's where I leave you. And that's where I leave you.
I think you should leave us.
That one landed flat. That one landed flat. I tried.
Don't worry.
I did get it to flip, though.
You'll always be upstaged by flying UFOs, Justin. You can't win.
You know,
Animals,
I'd like
kids,
to think
and
it's hard,
flying
but it's
UFOs.
not. It's not.
You know what? I'm so glad so many of you are ordering. We're very busy. Here's what I need you to do. Order this one right now. I don't think it's going to last until morning. We only have we already sold more than 8,000 of these. We don't have a lot of these for the entire day. If you want the blue, okay, last call blue, 100 left, green and red. Whoa!
There it is.
All right, you gotta order these right now. Thank you, Justin, great job.
Thank you, I'll work on the jokes.
Yeah, work on the jokes, but the UFO thing went great. Yeah. Stick to your day job.
Yeah.
All right, do you love ice cream? I love ice cream. Do you have a favorite flavor? Mine is chocolate mint chip, and I made it in the Ninja ice cream maker, and it was so good. It was so creamy. It was so minty. It was absolutely delicious. These are your ingredients. I made pineapple sorbet for my mother-in-law. I made chocolate chip and candy bar ice cream for all my nieces and nephews. I was the most popular girl at the party when I brought my Ninja ice cream maker. You can make your own masterpiece. It's going very quickly. It's our best value of the day, and it's the lowest price you'll find anywhere. Here's what you need to know. That Ninja Creamy is $229 at retail. $229 at retail. This is like nearly $100 off, and we give you all the extra pints because you're gonna wanna store that ice cream, and it comes in some really fun colors. Everything's on 5 FlexPay, everything's on free shipping. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. One of them are the neck lights. Those are coming up. Hang out with me, and you'll find out all the different today's specials we have to offer. But I also want to introduce you to our next guest. This is Danielle Lopez with an amazing way to keep your batteries organized. And if you're like me, and when you realize you need a battery, you're digging through all kinds of junk drawers and cupboards and cabinets and wondering, where are my batteries? What if they were organized? What if they were all in one place? What if it was easy to find? And what if it was really easy to know when you needed to replace your batteries? How many of you buy batteries you don't need because you forgot which ones you already had at home? Guilty. That happens to me
all of us
all the time. We're going to offer a 2-pack. Everyone is getting a small organizer for batteries. Everyone is getting a large organizer for their batteries. And everyone is also getting 2 battery testers. Because when you do find your batteries, how do you know if they're old or if they're still good? You got to test them. We're going to include 2 battery testers, so you can put one in each of your cases. You can keep one, you can gift one. It is the lowest price we've ever offered. It's 50% off. They're $19.95. Danielle, this is such a great idea.
Oh my God, it's a great idea and people love it. And why do they love it? Because everyone needs it, right? It is something that we all need. We all use batteries, and it's the holiday season. There are batteries. I'm gonna be in every toy all over your house. You're not gonna know where they are. You're not gonna know if they work. And this is going to change that. There's a foam insert. This foam insert, you see it's separating your batteries, right? It's making sure they don't interact and they don't touch. And that is gonna keep the battery life long. If your batteries are rolling around in that junk drawer, we've all been there, right? The junk drawer, the Tupperware, the bag, you think you're doing it right, but the batteries need to be stored properly. They need to be in separate sections, because if they're touching, this means they're short-circuiting, they're leaking, they're rupturing, and you wanna be testing your batteries. We've all been there with the remote, right? The remote doesn't work, you don't know which battery it is, now you're testing your batteries. See, the battery tester is so easy to use. It's gonna test every battery, and that one's good. We don't want the junk drawer anymore. And then look at that, the battery case, it fits right in a drawer instead of having them all thrown in there. This is going to change the way that you store your batteries, and it's gonna make sure that you are saving money, right? Batteries are expensive, Sarah, okay?
You do wanna save money. All you do is pick your color. Everyone's getting 2 cases, everyone's getting 2 of the battery testers. We have the black, we have the blue, we have leopard, and we have the slate gray. This will store how many batteries?
208 of every kind. You got AAA
batteries.
AAA, AA, you have the D, the C, the 9 volt, spots for 9 volts. And both cases store all these. Even these small button cell batteries, there's button cell battery spots right here. See, those are going in those little kids' toys, your carless, the keyless car entry keys, right? You never have these batteries around. That smoke detector will go off, and you need a 9 volt, and you don't have one around. You're gonna hear that it's telling you the battery's dead all night. Beep, beep, and you're like, I have to wait until the morning when I need that battery. Now you have a place to put that 9 volt. You're storing every type of battery, and look at how beautiful that is. To me, that's so satisfying. It's gorgeous to look at all your batteries organized like that, and it's gonna save you money because your batteries should not be touching. The foam insert is what's keeping them separated, and you're getting 2 cases, 2 battery testers, and even a bonus item is these little mini screwdrivers. The mini screwdrivers are helping you open those kids' toys, those things that you can't find a screwdriver for, right? And that's just a bonus in all of this package deal, right? And this is a customer pick for a reason, because people love this. They get it home and they're like, I didn't know I needed this until I had it, right?
You don't know you need it until you look in that junk drawer and you realize, I don't even know what batteries I have. And then we always play this game like, honey, have you seen the batteries? And you're like, what drawer? No, those are the AA. No, I was looking for the AAA. No, I think I need that big one. Or did you hear that we need a battery in that room or in this thing? Have you ever taken batteries out of one appliance just to put them in another? Or taken them out of one remote control to put them in the other because you didn't know what batteries you had? This is really important to consider, not just for all of your toys and your appliances and your remote controls, but it's also for emergencies, because when it comes to that emergency, do you know what batteries you have? And do you want to make sure that they're all working and that you're storing them properly? You could have a lot of batteries. I had batteries in like my little emergency box, but when I actually checked them out, they had actually all been touching, they were rolling around, they were, you know, sort of exposed to all the moisture in the air, they were getting corroded,
rusty at the end.
They were getting rusty at the end, and they were getting that kind of white powdery thing, and I was like, yeah, these are no good. So don't make an investment investment in batteries if you can't actually store them properly. This will extend the life of your batteries, save you time for looking for the batteries, and then at a quick glance, you know which ones you need to replace, right? So every time you go to the store, you can take a quick glance. Oh, I need more of the AA, I need more of the AAA, or definitely the C's or the D's, or maybe those little watch batteries. Everything at your fingertips. You get the lowest price we've ever offered. You're getting 2 cases, one small, one large. You get 2 battery testers. You can give them both as gift. It'd be like $10 a pop, or you can keep them both. You can have one upstairs, one downstairs, or one for the kids' room and one in your utility closet. And I also love that they're so small and they have a nice thin profile, so they slide into a drawer. So you're not digging through the drawer to look for your batteries. They're all right there at your fingertips. And then when you're ready to put it away, you put it away. You know exactly where they are. If I could have all the time back that I have been spending looking for batteries before I knew about Flippo, this is such a game changer. And it's never been at this price. I don't think it's ever been on 5 Flex Pay and free shipping all at the same time. So this is what a Super Saturday is really all about. 2 gifts, less than $20. We can guarantee holiday delivery. We have 4 colors. Let me just check which one will be the first to sell out. Looks like blue will be the first to sell out. And again, it's not a choice. You get both the large and the small. Maybe all you need is one of them. You can gift the other to a friend or relative.
I love that. Keep one, gift one. You're gifting yourself and someone else. I mean, I think this is a perfect gift for maybe a college kid, a teacher. You haven't gotten, you know, a gift for the teacher yet. Give them the small battery organizer. I'm sure that someone in your life needs this because you want the big one. Maybe you gift the small one. It really is something that people need and don't know, and that is what I love. And I think, Sarah, I might pay this price just for the battery tester. I love this thing. I ran around my house. I tested all my batteries. I was surprised at how many batteries in my house weren't working until I used this battery tester. It tests every single battery. Even on the end, you're gonna test that 9 volt. You're gonna slip any battery in here, any size. It's gonna tell you if it's good or if it's bad. Replace those bad batteries. Those batteries are actually causing the good batteries to lose charge. If they're in a remote together, you have one that's good, one that's not. That means that bad one is causing the good one to lose charge. You're losing charge on your batteries in so many ways if you're not storing them properly, if you're not testing them. There's so many different ways. If they're touching, if they're interacting, your batteries are losing charge, short-circuiting, rupturing, leaking, all the things that are in the end, they are going to lose you money because batteries are expensive. You want to make sure that they are not touching, they're not interacting. That's what this foam insert is doing, and a place to store the battery tester too, so you'll never lose it. I'm always losing little things like this, so I appreciate that there's a place even in the case to keep it.
Yeah, and then everyone knows where it is, and then everyone knows where to refresh, everyone knows where to put the new batteries. But that's such a good point. Are you thinking, like, you know, when the remote's not working, you open it up and you don't know which battery it is that maybe isn't working anymore. I mean, it's worth the price, I think, just for that battery tester on its own. Then you'll know, oh, this one I can keep. The other ones, that one's got to go. So you're getting 2 battery testers. You're getting 2 of the cases. You're getting the lowest price we've ever offered. This is 50% off retail, and we already have a great price. We already have an HSN exclusive on this one. So I hope you pick this up today. I think you're going to be thrilled. Here's one thing I do want you to know about everything that's in our show tonight. They are very, very limited. There may be one show only. We have 18 today's specials. We don't know how long some of them are going to last. The sooner you place your order, you can put it on your flexible payment, which is just, what, $3.99? And we have free shipping. You can get it home. You can put it under the tree. You're getting those nice little tools as well. I would use those little mini screwdrivers to like fix my sunglasses.
I did that. I wear glasses. I'm wearing my contacts now, but I use them to, I'm always like falling asleep in my glasses. They always need to be tightened, and there's the perfect tiny screwdriver for random little things like that. Just a bonus in this package deal. I think we love that here. So you're truly gonna appreciate this if you get it home, because I love this.
Look at that.
Look at how satisfying.
That's just gonna make your life so much easier.
I mean, it's the New Year's coming. People have those New Year's resolutions. Get this for someone whose New Year's resolution is to get organized. That was me a couple years ago during, you know, I was like, I'm gonna get organized, and this is the perfect way to do it. Go through that junk drawer and put all your batteries in an organized spot.
Let's get decluttered, let's get our life back, and let's get our batteries back. Thank you so much. Great to see you, Danielle. Okay, this is a great value. I hope you're shopping. I hope you're going online to hsn.com. Do you want to get it for free? What? Yeah, $20 off a single order when you order today and buy today. So that is just one of 18 today's specials. Now, I don't want to shine the light right in the camera, but I want you to see how bright these are. This is a neck light. Look, Mom, no hands. I'll be right back.
Shop with confidence with our Under the Tree Guarantee, which means you get your gifts before Christmas at no extra charge. Just order any item on HSN or in our gift shop on hsn.com through December 18th. Santa has elves. You have us. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price. 'Tis the season to be a VIP. Use your HSN card to get the best deals on gifts for everyone. Shop now for the holidays and pay over time with ExtraFlex or VIP financing on every item and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Plus, the HSN card has no annual fee. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details.
And you can find everything you need for the holidays right here on HSN, like these beautiful holiday.
You really outdone yourself this year.
It was nothing.
Want to find your Mary? Shop HSN.
Ever wish you had a light, but you didn't have to hold it? I think we've got the solution. We've got the answer. Check these out. It's another today's special. I can't believe I'm saying that. But we're going to say that like 18 more times today. It's our big Super Saturday. 18 today's specials. Tonight is the night to check out our first ever today's special from Easy Life. These have been popular for the last few years. Peter Kilcullen is here joining me. Great to see you, buddy.
You too. How's it
nice
going?
to have you out on set tonight because this is so cool. They've been so popular. We've never had them as a today's special, and this is the best value we've ever offered because usually if you purchase two, it's like $50. This is like a buy one, get one, and these are really bright.
They're super bright, over 200 lumens. But more importantly than just being bright, how many times have you struggled with trying to hold a flashlight, even trying to have a light when you want to read and not disturb the person near you? This is the newest and the best way to get hands-free lighting. And here's what's so cool about this. When we talk about hands-free lighting, maybe you've gone to where you have the headlamp that you can kind of squeeze your head and it can be on there. But even that was a single light. This is two lights, two independent lights that you can customize however you want, meaning I can move these lights up and down, one pointing down, one pointing up. I can have them both going forward. I can customize the brightness. You can go from 50 lumens on one side to 50 on the other, or a total of 200 with them both on high. So it is amazing what you get with this fully customizable neck light. Now, there you can see, because we've gone really dark. Look how bright they are. You know what, I'm gonna turn one around and even just lighting you up on it. I mean, look at that. You can see how that's without, and that's you with the light. I mean, this is a very bright light. And the nice thing is, when we're in the dark like this, if I look, and I'll turn this way so you can see kind of where I am, wherever I am, and I put my hands there, wherever I go, that light goes with me, so I'm always perfectly seeing what I need to see. Sarah, you and I were talking about, I was out in the snow in the mountains in Colorado, and I was thinking it gets dark so early, if you have to walk outside at all, I was paranoid of slipping and falling. This is perfect, where you can have one light pointing down on the ground. So if you're leaving the house and there's a possibility of snow or ice on the ground, grab your neck light.
I love that idea. Plus, I like to walk my dog at night. Sometimes I don't get home till 2 or 3 in the morning. I always want to make sure the cars can see me if I'm crossing the street. And sometimes they're really not looking for pedestrians at that hour. So I like the idea this would be a nice safety feature. I could also, when I need to pick up after my dog, well, Peter, I could actually shine a light on the subject.
Exactly.
I don't want to be that neighbor.
Well, I see them with this, you know, the cell phone in one hand.
Yes.
And they're trying to pick up after the dog in the other. I mean, it's so easy.
You don't want to drop your cell phone.
Hang this up next to the leash. You know, you grab this, you grab the leash, you're out. You can walk the dog if it's early in the morning or obviously, you know, in the evening, because the days are so short right now. It's a perfect way to go. But anytime you walk outside, but then inside, it's perfect. And you know what? We're seeing that right now, reading. You only need one side of your neck light on low for reading, but here doing any kind of hands-free jobs around the house, having it on full power at 200 lumens would be fantastic. It can last up to 3 hours depending upon how you're using it. But so many different combinations where you can customize this. And I'll show you this. When you look at the light, on top of each side, you're gonna have the on-off switch. So I have them both on high right now, but I could do the one and both of them on low, and then both of them off, just like that. And the really neat part about this is now the articulation of each light. So that one light will point down. This light can point straight ahead. You can have them both pointing down, again, wherever you're gonna have your hands, one up. So just fully customizable. And then maybe the other nice part, especially for anyone who's tried a headlamp. Have you ever worn a headlamp?
Yes.
Super comfy, fit perfectly. You have to adjust it so much and try to make it fit tightly, because if you start to walk and it's falling down.
You just feel ridiculous walking around with a headlamp, let's face it. I mean, even if it's necessary.
Right.
I love the idea that you don't have to wear anything, you don't have to hold anything. It's just like, I mean, you can wear a necklace, you can wear a scarf, you can wear the neck lights. By the way, you are getting a 2-pack for $24.99. Now, usually you buy each of these for $24.99. We're 50% off retail. You can choose your color too. If you want to have a favorite color, we have it in blue. We have the other color we're calling purple, and we have teal, and we have red. They all work the same, but black and blue are the most popular. Oh, and there's black over here. I forgot about Molly the mannequin. She's doing a great job. But look at how easy it is. You can leave these around your neck throughout the entire afternoon if you're working on things. But a lot of times, I realize that there's not a lot of light even in the house, like in certain areas, right? Whether you're trying to like read a recipe, or you're trying to read a newspaper, or you've got a magazine in front of you, or you're just doing a crossword puzzle.
No, you're so right. And you know, in my advanced years, I've noticed that as soon as there is like even the slightest dip in the lighting, I can't see anything. So doing any of that close-up work at home, if you know, I've got to put the readers on, but then adding this light makes it all different. So it really is fantastic for the things that you're doing, fun stuff at home, whether it's reading. Here we're seeing knitting, again, perfect. Any up-close work, it is fantastic. Any situation in the house where even with the lights on in the house, it just isn't enough light, you are gonna love this. And when we're talking about fitting with a headlamp, this one, you can get this for someone. You don't have to figure out a size. You don't have to worry about if it's gonna fit. It's not something that they have to size. It's flexible, it's very thin across the back of the neck, and then it's a little bit thicker on both sides, but you just let it flop around and over your neck, and it's just so simple. You just kind of open that up just like that and just drop it over your neck. But then it's gonna kind of snap back into place. So whether it's my neck or your neck or Molly the mannequin's neck, it fits, and you can move around and it's not gonna fall off. It's not gonna come tumbling down onto your face. So it's super comfortable to wear if it is for a long walk, if you're hiking, whatever it is. Or if you're laying in bed, same thing. There's not a lot of room across the back, so you can lay back against the pillow or the sofa and you're not even gonna notice it's there.
That's kind of nice. Then you don't have like a big overhead light that maybe is gonna disturb your partner. You don't want to turn on your bedside light. All you do is add batteries, right?
Yeah, that's it. I can show you to do that, but it's AA batteries. And again, each one of them is just gonna turn and just pops off right there. You just push it in there, turn it back into place, and that's it. So I actually didn't show you, but the battery's there. There it goes, just like that. Turn, twist, and lock it in there, and that's it. Yeah, so one on each side, so 2 AA batteries. And there again, you can see the on-off switches are right there.
And then you can adjust the lumens. So if you want it just a little bit of light, or you want a lot of light, and then maybe you're done with your task for a few moments, you're taking a break, you can turn them off. And then when you go back to your task or your crafts, or maybe you're doing sewing, maybe you're doing knitting, maybe you're working and you're like doing something that takes a lot of fine motor skills. Maybe you're like making jewelry. You know, you're working with a lot of tiny little pieces, right?
Oh yeah.
You would need to shine a light on that, and then everything makes it so much easier when you actually can see it, what you're doing. doing?
It's amazing. I mean, the littlest things now. I wish it was a joke, but I honestly need so much more lighting to do things that just a few years ago I didn't. So indoors, I mean, I have them.
Can you wear these to a restaurant to read the menu? Because sometimes the restaurants have their lights down.
Oh, no, I have no, I didn't.
I just asked for the specials.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
That sounds good. I don't actually need to read the menu.
Have I been the guy with the cell phone trying to see? Oh, it's brutal. But yeah, this lighting is just perfect. I honestly recommend it if you're walking outside the house these days to walk the dog, to do any, even back and forth from the car. As I said, if it's snow or ice on the ground, grab your neck light. Anytime you're out. And now one of the other things when we see someone walking there, that's not necessarily so they can see when they're walking, but so they can be seen from traffic and everything else. So again, a perfect light. And maybe we can bring down the light, Sarah, one more time.
Sure,
we can see how super bright. Do you want me to shine it in your eyes again like I was doing earlier?
No, that's fine.
You could do that to me.
But I'm thinking this would be good in an emergency.
Well, that
right?
too, certainly. Winter
like,
storms
what if the lights go out and you need a light just to get around the house or to find your emergency kit?
Yeah, and then you can go to your battery storage compartment and just keep putting new batteries in if the power's out for a long time. But you'll get to see, actually, even if I turn around and go even against that back wall, look, we're a good distance from there, and you can see the amount of light that we're able to put on that back wall. So a tremendous amount of light that you can customize. Remember, up or down. So one light down, and one light is now facing the camera, or both of them down. So it really is amazing how you can customize this. There's one up and one down, both of them up, both down. But there you can see your hands are completely lit up, and you're getting two of these.
I mean, if I just hold my notes in front of my light, can you see how much brighter that is?
Yeah,
I mean, it would be totally in the dark, and then now it's totally bright. So maybe it's just, you know, reading the back of those pharmacy bottles, or reading the back of, you know, a package, or you're reading instructions. It's like, okay, actually you can now see all these things. You're getting a 2-pack, which is fabulous. You're getting the lowest price we've ever offered. They've never been at today's special. And this would be a great gift, right? Because you're thinking about maybe the guy who has everything. They don't have this.
They don't have a neck light. You're exactly right. I recommend it for any guys out there because it really is something that you will use. Keeping one in the car. If you're doing a lot of sports with the kids and things like that, especially this time of year, things get dark, you can't find anything, having a neck light available is perfect.
Well, I love the idea that once you have this on, it just kind of like everything's right there at your fingertips. I mean, look at that guy. Could he hold a flashlight and work under the sink at the same time?
You have it under your chin, under your arm, in your mouth, trying to like grab a flashlight. This makes it so much easier. It really does.
And then you can just take it off and you can pop it in a drawer. This would be great for camping, right? Like maybe it's starting to get dark and you want to set up the tent, or maybe you're trying to find everything in your pack or in your bag. This would be great for travel. You could actually use these on the airplane. Those lights overhead are really terrible on the airplane.
No, there's so many ways to use this, and it's comfortable. It's super small. It weighs not even 1/3 of a pound, so very lightweight. You're never gonna notice it on your neck, but it really works. You can customize from 50 lumens all the way up to 200 lumens.
Pretty impressive.
Nice.
I do want you to know this is not going to last the day. I don't know if you're going to be back for your final presentation because these are going so quickly. Black, blue, teal, red, and purple. Those are your colors. Everyone's getting two for the price of one. I mean, that's really how it's going tonight. Our Super Saturday. That's just one of our 18 today's specials. Peter, can you name all 18?
Yes, no. The drone.
Oh, that's one. I'll give you one.
The lights.
That's two.
That's two.
You're on a roll.
Kathy Wolf is coming up next with one.
She is coming up with another one. That Sonic toothbrush. You know what? You don't have to remember all the today's specials. Thank you, Peter. They're all online at hsn.com. Just go to our website and search Big Deals. Just type in big deals, and you'll see Peter Kilcullen listed there as one of our big deals on the day. All right, welcome in to our Super Saturday. Kathy Wolf is waiting in the wings, so I'm just gonna bring her out here because this is so cool. This is so fun. We're gonna make sure that you brush your teeth before you go to bed tonight, or at least help you order a really great Sonic toothbrush. Sonic toothbrush, the best way to remove plaque. It's gonna cleanse your teeth, it's gonna polish your teeth, but you're also going to floss because you're not just getting a Sonic toothbrush, you're also getting the water flosser. That's gonna force the water promoting the gum health, removing the surface plaque, and getting out all those little extra little gunky bits of food. Now let me break it down for you, because you're getting 2 items, really kind of for the price of 1, in another one of our great today's specials. Just the sonic toothbrush on its own, that's a $99 value. Just the water flosser on its own is another $89 value. Oh, and we're also gonna throw in a $30 rebate. That's included, $189. Don't spend $189. Don't buy a sonic toothbrush at the dentist. Don't do that, because they'll charge an arm and a leg. Buy it here from us at HSN, because we're gonna give you an exclusive value. In fact, all you do is pick your color. Yeah. Kathy's gonna tell you why you want an amazing sonic toothbrush. So let me quickly go through the colors. If you want the black color combo, last call. We have the all white combo, and actually all the water flossers will be white. You can choose pink, and then, I'm sorry, that one was
sky blue.
Sky blue. Thank you, Kathy. That's why you're here. You got my back. And then here's the white. But this is really 2 separate gifts. They come separately boxed, right?
It's absolutely perfect. And you can give this as one gift, another gift. And by the way, that $30 mail-in rebate, in addition, actually comes to you as a $30 gift card. So it is the perfect way to really be able to get 3 different gifts. So you're gonna get everything that you need, but to truly take care of your teeth. The toothbrush, basically with the rebate, it's the bonus that's coming along with this. But this is the water flosser, and it's our water flosser that is completely reinvented. And I want to just share with you a couple of things. So first and foremost, you are going to have 3 different levels. So there's 3 different levels of intensity, and then there are also 2 different modes. So we have clean mode, and then we have deep clean mode. When you turn this on, and this one happens to be empty, so I can go ahead and do that, it has 3 different modes. You can hear this pulsing sound. That pulse wave technology actually indicates to you when you need to move over to the next tooth. So I'm going to show you an example that's going to help you understand it. 2 different tips that are in here. We do have the one, this actually has the quad stream technology. So what that quad stream is going to do is it's going to fan out like an X. So it absolutely, perfect, thank you. Excellent timing. Crew's so good. I love these people. So you can see how it's absolutely fanning out. So what it's doing is it's getting in between the teeth, it's getting in between the gum line, but in 1 minute's worth of time, you're gonna get an absolute perfect flossing every single time. Should I show you what that looks like?
Yes.
Okay, so come on over here.
We're on the edge of our seats.
So we got some braces over here, and we decided we're just gonna really gunk them up. So how can we gunk them up any better? Pretty much broccoli is going to be just about the best way to gunk that up, because anybody who's ever had braces, you know how challenging that is. So in 1 minute's worth of time, and believe it or not, 1 minute is enough time to blast away all of the plaque. You're going to blast away 2 times more plaque simply by going in and doing this. But it's 1 minute's worth of time. It's exactly the right amount of water to go through your teeth and do the entire, you heard that little pause, or maybe you saw it right there. That's when you're gonna move to the next quadrant in your mouth. But there is enough water in there to go for 1 minute's worth of time. If you don't have 1 minute to floss your teeth, this is 2 times more effective than actually using regular floss. We've never been able to say that before. We usually say, if you're somebody who's not gonna floss on a regular basis, 80% of Americans do not floss every single day. In 1 minute's worth of time, you're gonna get a full mouth flossing every single time. You can even do it twice a day. You can do it on the different levels. So if you want to start off a little bit lower, you can start at the lower level and build yourself right on up. But it is the perfect way to do it. And 1 single charge is good for 2 full weeks. And it's cordless. It's not on your counter. It's
that's
not
amazing.
taking up, because I had one when I had braces, and that's when I really learned about water flossing and what a difference it made. When I got my braces off, I didn't have any issues. It's simply due to water flossing. They have dramatically improved. This is the elite. There is no other one out there like it that has that quad pulse stream technology. This is the only one, and you're getting it here today at the most affordable price. For what you're paying just for the water flosser alone, we're also giving you the toothbrush, and you just have to choose your colors.
Right, $89 just for the water flosser. So you're really getting 2 gifts, maybe one for you, one for a loved one. Keep them both for yourself for amazing and incredible way to clean your teeth. So let's talk about the toothbrush, because I don't think there's a better investment in oral health than a great sonic toothbrush. There's a reason why your dentist probably recommends one every time you sit in the dentist chair, and then usually they want you to spend a lot of money on one. Well, you're getting one included with the water flosser. Why do we want Philips?
Philips Sonicare is the #1 brand recommended not only by your dentist, but your dental health professionals and your oral hygienists. So the #1 brand recommended when you go into the dentist. I know when I'm sitting there, he's recommending it to me. It changed my life. So it truly did. And I'm talking about my overall health care, because your oral health care does transcend into your overall health care. Before the age of 21, I had 21 cavities. I was recommended to swap over to Philips. I am now 54 years of age. In over 3 decades, I've had not one single cavity. The only thing I changed is the mode in which I actually brushed my teeth. Sonic cleansing, 62,000 movements per minute. What it takes with a manual toothbrush, what you're gonna do in a 2-minute cycle, it would take 1 full month worth of brushing to do with a manual toothbrush. So I don't know about you, but if I can do what it would normally take me an entire month to do in a 2-minute cycle, so every time you're brushing your teeth, it's like you're getting a month of that manual toothbrush, because you just can't do it. It's 124,000 movements in that 2-minute cycle. It has everything that you want. It has the quad pacer, it has the smart timer. It also has 2 different levels. So there's level 1, and then we have our level 2. In addition to that, we are including the Diamond Clean brush head. The Diamond Clean brush head is going to naturally brighten your teeth to the whitest of white, and it's gonna do it in a faster amount of time. There is a quad pacer, so as you go through your mouth, after about 30 seconds, it's gonna take a little pause. And when it takes that little pause, you're gonna move to the next quadrant in your mouth. So you're gonna do 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds on the inside, the outside, and on the flat surface. But you'll notice that it's pushing the toothpaste and the water and everything through there. While it's pushing it through there, it's actually getting below the gum line, so you're getting more effective brushing. We are going to, with the combination of the 2 of these products, dramatically reduce gingival bleeding. So for those of you who do have issues with your gums, just give yourself this little time, this little bit of commitment. It is 3 minutes total. 2 minutes here, 1 minute here. Everybody says, how can you do it? It truly does it with this water flosser in 1 minute's worth of time, and more effective than
to trade out that string floss that gets stuck, that gets broken. This actually happened to me. I have an area where the teeth were tight together, and I actually had to go to the dentist because I got floss stuck in my teeth.
No kidding.
I'm not kidding. That's great. I was like, what do you guys have an opening today? Because I was trying to floss, and it broke off in my teeth. And he's like, well, actually, that's a first for us too. So, hey, I'd rather just have the water flosser. If you are struggling, because it's sometimes hard to get the right angle, or sometimes that string floss can almost feel like it's too hard or too sharp of an edge. It can feel like a little too invasive, or sometimes it's hard, you're not sure how far to go, or left or right or up or down. This is just such an easier way to take care of your teeth. And plus that you get both the sonic toothbrush and you get the water flosser. Let me go through the colors again, because you do not want to miss on this today's special. We have 18 today's specials, but 17 of them are very, very limited, and 17 of them, actually one of them already sold out. So we're down to 16 remaining in our most limited today's specials. 1 day only pricing. You can choose black with black. It's going to be last call on that one. We give you everything, by the way. You get the sonic toothbrush, and you get the water flosser, and you get the carrying case, and you get the extra head, and you get the charger, everything you need to get started. We have what we're calling it's something blue. It's a soft blue. It's a sky blue. It's a French blue. It's a baby blue. It's a sky blue. You'll find that online. And then we also have the pink. Sorry, the colors are not listed on my cards. Pink comes with the white water flosser, and then we have white with the white water flosser.
This is the only way to get the mint water flosser, so I'll kind of just show them to you side by side.
Bit of color there.
It is, so it's got a real pretty kind of like that spa mint color. So if you do love that, it happens to be my personal favorite. That's the one that I have at my house. That really does make a big difference for you. So again, it's the way that this actually is flossing. It is 2 times more effective than manual flossing. In 2 weeks of time, you're actually going to significantly reduce the gingival inflammation and bleeding in your gums. Much more effective. Blasting away with the toothbrush. 5 times more plaque than a manual toothbrush. You're doing the same things that you're going to do every single day, you're just doing them better. This toothbrush is going to last you and last you and last you. It's always important for people to understand what makes a difference with this. This does make a difference. So what we've done is we actually stained this with beet juice on there to show you how how it's actually going to make your teeth whiter, and it's going to remove all of those extrinsic stains that you are gonna have on your teeth. We polished it in there. It removes 5 times more plaque. So really giving your teeth a brighter, whiter smile. You're gonna feel better about yourself. If you know when you go to the dentist and you come out and you're just looking in the mirror because you know how good your teeth feel.
You can almost like feel like the ting.
Yes, that's
the
it.
Sparkle,
yeah, like you just think it's going
twinkle.
Ting.
You feel like you're in a TV commercial.
Yes.
It is a really, really good feeling. If you don't yet have a sonic toothbrush, or you need to replace the one that you already have, or you know someone who might need a little encouragement to brush their teeth, great for teenagers and college students. People love using the sonic toothbrush. You can adjust the intensity, so it's not gonna feel strange. It might feel the first time you use it, you might feel a little tingle, but then you get used to it, and it really gives you that fresh from the dentist feeling. So here's what I recommend. It's 2 gifts. 2 gifts for one low price, and they're separately boxed. So if you want to give the water flosser to one person, you want to give the sonic toothbrush to another, this is the gift that they will use every single day, and every single day they'll think of you and they'll say, oh, I'm so glad that person got that great gift for me, and you can't find it anywhere else. Everywhere else you have to pay for these separately. We like to put together some exclusive values here at HSN that you can't find anywhere else. I use a sonic toothbrush. Everyone in my family uses a sonic toothbrush. I love the Philips name brand. It's a name brand that you've come to know and love and trust. They've got an incredible history, and plus, you know, Kathy's our beauty expert, and the fact that you have put this to the test, that we can really see what this can do for our teeth is amazing.
You know, we were talking about how it actually goes in, it brushes where the toothbrush is not even touching. One of the ways that I can kind of show this to you is I go on the outside of this cup and you'll see how the water just starts dancing around in here. You'll see that water just bouncing on the inside here. I'm not inside the cup, I'm not touching the water, I'm actually on the outside of the cup, and that outside, that's the sonic fluid action that's going in there. So again, you're not doing anything that you would normally do, or you're not doing anything different than you would normally do. You're just doing it better. We all buy this smarter phone, right? The new phones are out and everybody spends a fortune on them. What if you could actually change the way that you are brushing your teeth? And this is the way that you're really gonna take care of them. Flossing is one of the #1 things that you can do. It's best for your gums and the inflammation that you might have. So I want you to see how that just kind of sprays out. The reason that this is doing that, it's giving you that quad stream technology, and that quad stream technology, I'm so glad somebody made that video because it just makes my job so much easier for me. But the quad stream really does give you, it splits the water in 4 separate streams on there. You have the 62,000 movements per minute. You have everything that you possibly need. And just to show you once again, what the water flosser is doing. Water flossing is doing the flossing that traditionally your toothbrush would have been, or traditionally the manual floss would have been. And I did it out here on the air, totally ripped in half, came out, it was nice and red.
Yeah.
Because I don't floss anymore. This is actually more effective than manual flossing. We've never been able to say that. I've done other flossers before. This is the first one that I've ever known that we've been able to make that claim. So once again, there are 3 different levels, or 2 different levels, and then 3 different intensities. And I'm just gonna turn this on. You have 1 minute's worth of brushing in here. So we did broccoli.
This is reminding me of all the times someone has come up to me and said, hey, you got a little right over here, and a little over here, and then, oh no, over 1, up or down. And then you're like, oh my gosh, just forget it. And you have to go in the mirror and you have to brush your teeth. But to have this every day at your disposal, you know, I hope that you're getting a set of these today. Maybe you don't have a set upstairs or downstairs or at work, or maybe in your bag or on the train, or if you want to take it with you on vacation, you can, because all you do is add tap water, right?
Yeah, all you need is tap water.
And the battery life is long on both of these.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I've even found mine have gone a little bit longer, but if I charge it up